Also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh.
All right, the Lord's going to mock when your fear is coming. All right? And how is he going to be mocking? How is he going to be mocking? How is he going to be laughing? Through his men. We're going to be laughing. Because we told y'all in the beginning. And it's not a prideful or a haughty thing. We don't have pride in a pleasure in the wicked being the wicked. We don't have pleasure in that. All right, we have to see our people go through a purging session like this, like we're going through a cleansing process by coming out here and doing this word, trying to teach our people, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, that the Most High's true name is Yahweh, and His Son's name is Yahawashi, and we're God's chosen people, and salvation was meant for us. All right? But like it says in the book of Ezra, if a city was set upon a hill, and there be a dangerous trap to inherit that great, beautiful city, all right, so do you think you should get that city if you're not willing to walk that narrow path of righteousness to get there? You think it should be handing it over to you? Esau has you in that state of mind, feeling like anything could be handed over to you, because they put you in a situation, all right, to become dormant.
I had a precept to back you up, because we don't have to go off sight just to believe. All right, this is 2 Corinthians chapter 5. I'm going to start at verse 7. For we walk by faith, but not by sight. We are confident, I say, and willingly rather to be absent from the body and to be present with the Lord.
And we'd rather not be walking around here on earth in these bodies. We'd rather be in the kingdom, in the spiritual realm with the Lord.
Hey.
But we know we have a job down here to do.
So what does that mean? Being in this body, we absent from Yahawashi Yahawashi. That means that the Most High is present, meaning present time. You know what I mean? Yeah. We either dwell in future or past, and always in motion. But to be present with the Lord is to be stopped from time and be present, and be literally with Him. Like not being in this body, we with Him. And it's like it just hit me different when you said it. Like, damn, to be with Him.
And that's a glorious state.
And to be absent from these bodies is salvation.
Yeah.
That shows proof that we're gonna get new bodies.
Because these bodies are subject to fall behind the shit that we see through our eyes.
Right.
That's why, you know what I'm saying? That's why we're supposed to experience things from a distance, because it's one thing for the eyes to see certain things, but when you have receptors on your body, carnal receptors, your eyes, your nose, and your ears, all right? And your mouth is what brings forth what your eyes, nose, and your ears smell, sees, and hears. All right?
All right, verse 9, I got a quick interjection.
Right.
It says, wherefore we labor that whether present or absent we may be accepted of Him.
All right, so whether present or absent, we can be accepted of Him, because guess what? By us being on this earth and being in the Spirit, that's His presence. All right, that makes us present with Him in this carnal realm. All right, because of the mindset that we have.
No fear of death.
No fear of death.
No
because
fear
guess
of death.
what? What is death? Death is the absence of Yahawashi Yahawashi. That is death. That's what death is. They want to teach you that all this bull crap around here is life. This is not life. This is not life.
But it would be fear of being away from Yahawashi in essence, but not fear of death as far as dying physically.
Dying physically.
That's what I'm saying. Like, no fear of death dying physically, because when we die, we go straight to Yahawashi, man.
So
it's guaranteed. It's in there.
Yeah.
All spirits go back unto the Father.
To be present with Him, man. Shit crazy.
So it's kind of like we're trying to hurry up and get our work done so we can get the hell up out of here.
That's right, man.
Clock out and get up out of here, man.
Just to go back with the bodies, this is Jude chapter 1 verse 6. And the angel which kept not their first estate, being left their own, it says, but left their own habitation, He hath reserved an everlasting chains under darkness until the judgment of the great day.
Right, so when that great day comes, it's going to start with Jacob's trouble. He's going to start at his own house first. All right, then he's going to purge the rest of the world, and then the righteous kingdom is going to be set up for the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man.
In addition, this is 1 Peter, chapter 4, verse 17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh.
So who is the house of Yahweh, man? All right, you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man. All right, the Israelites. We are the children of Israel according to prophecies, man. All right, so the Lord says He's going to start at His house before He deal with these other nations what have done to His people. All right, because the Lord said they have touched the apple of His eye, man. All right, and that's our people, but our people consider not. So therefore, that's why the Lord said when he come back, he says, think not that I come to send peace on earth but a sword, man. All right? So when he come back, he's starting with his people first, man.
Just how we was talking earlier, man. He started now. You know what I'm saying? Pruning out the bad leaves now, man. The bad twigs and everything now, man. All right, then he gonna start with 2/3 of our people, man. All right, and then after that, that's when the Lord gonna make his return right before the missiles hit, man. All right.
And if it begin at us, what shall the end be of them that don't obey the gospel of Yahweh?
So come, man. All right, if he's starting with us, all right, especially the ones that know the word, that know his will, all right, he's going to start at his house first, the ones that know he's set up. And the ones that stopped teaching his word and went back into the world, man, they got a worse judgment than the ones that didn't know, man. All right, he that know my Father wills, and roughly paraphrasing, should be beaten with many stripes, man. All right, so the ones that do know his will and not keeping it, all right, they gonna get it worse, man. All right, than the ones that didn't know. But 2/3 of our people, all right, they don't care, man. That's why we're not even really too much worked up or mad about it, man. Because that's according to prophecy, man. 2/3 got to be 2/3, and the elect got to be the elect, man. All right? And that's going to fulfill the scriptures, man. When we see it, and we do see it, man. A lot of our people do not consider or care, man.
They really don't care.
They don't. So therefore, man, when the day of the Lord and his wrath come, and the elect laughing and the Lord laughing, we ain't going to care. Because why? Y'all had y'all chance, man.
It's Revelation 11:1. And there was given me a reed like unto a rod. And the angel stood saying, rise and measure the temple of Yahweh.
And the scriptures is the measuring stick, man. This word. All right, measure the temple of Yahweh, which is his people, man. All right, because what our body was paid for a price of Yahawashi. All right, because he came down to be that mediator. All right, because the Father was not dealing with us. Because while we were sacrificing unto devils, all right, false gods, so Yahawashi came back to be that lamb without blemish, man. All right.
So, and the altar and them that worship therein. All right, but the court which is without the temple, leave out and measure it not.
God, because these other nations the Lord ain't dealing with, man. All right, he's not dealing with them. All right, and in a sense for that, man, he's not even dealing with 2/3 of our people, man. All right.
They counted as heathens.
God. Where he says, thou art a strange vine unto me. All right, because they are spiritually Gentiles, man.
I got one for you.
God.
All right, this is 1 Corinthians, chapter 3, verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of the Most High?
God, man, because what? Our body, his spirit dwelleth in this temple, this body, man. Not a temple that you go on what that is, Main Street, at Bethel, or any of these churches in Jacksonville, man. All right, keep going.
And that the Spirit of the Most High dwelleth in you.
God, keep going.
If any man defile the temple of Yahweh, him shall Yahweh destroy.
God, so the Lord said he's going to destroy, man. All right, and that's why he said his eyes is upon this sinful kingdom, man. And he was going to destroy it off the face of the earth. All right, and 2/3 of our people, they love to dwell in this wicked kingdom. Keep going, brother.
For the temple of the Most High is holy.
All right, the temple of the Most High is holy, man. All right, to be the word, what's the meaning of the word holy? Set apart, man. All right, not being a part of this wicked kingdom that the so-called white man, the Esau, all right, the devil, that set up this wicked behind kingdom, man. That's why it's a judgment coming to them, man. He that leadeth into captivity should go into captivity, man. All right, and who led the children of Israel in captivity? The so-called white man. All right, keep going.
Which temple are ye?
God, and definitely not the so-called white man, but the ones that come in the Holy Spirit of Yahawashi is the hopeful elect. That's the temple of Yahawashi, the ones that he's dealing with, man. Because why? 2/3 of our people are a strange vine unto him, man.
Right.
Bring it up.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 9, verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom.
God, which is that sinful kingdom is America, man. Look at America, man. You got transgenders walking around. They get rights. When the Lord said, according to Leviticus, that is abomination. Homosexuals, lesbians. All right, you got pedophiles walking around messing with molesting kids, man. All right, these unlawful laws that they set up in America. The Lord says He's going to destroy off the face of the earth, man. The sinful kingdom. All right, because this is Babylon the Great, the land of confusion, man. All right, keep going.
And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
He's going to destroy it off the face of the earth, even these heathens, man. All right, keep going.
Saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob.
All right, so the Lord says He's not going to utterly destroy the house of Jacob, but 2/3 of our people. Because why? All Israel is going to be saved, but not 2/3 of our people on this side, man. But the 144,000 men, all right, that stand up boldly for the word of the Lord, man. All right, teaching this word, coming out here and preaching this word, man. All right, keep going.
Said the Lord, for those I will command, and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations.
And that's what He's doing, man, because why? Our people are scattered all over the four corners of the earth. So the Lord is sifting the ones that's going to turn back to Him, man. All right, the ones that sighing and crying for all the abominations that's done on the face of this earth, man. So the Lord is sifting the ones that's really trusting in Him, man. And know that Yahawashi is their true strength and their helper, man. All right, keep going.
Like as corn is sifted in the seed,
Keep going.
yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth.
Because the elect is going to be sealed and they're going to be kept safely in them chambers, man. All right, in them chariots, man. What the white man even calls UFOs, man. All right, bring it up.
All right, this is Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4. And the Lord, Yahawashi said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem.
All right.
All right, and the Lord, Yahawashi said unto him, go through the midst of the city, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh, and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
Because what, man? All right, that mark is going to be exempt from judgment, man. All right, they elect men. All right, do Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, and the confused in the face are the biblical Israelites. So the Lord telling, and this is going to be a prophecy that's going to be fulfilled. When the Lord bring back His wrath, His judgment, the ones that will stand up boldly for His word, going out here teaching His word, in truth and sincerity, them the ones that's going to be kept from the destruction that's going to come. All right?
Some of the crying and the sighing and crying for the abominations is worshiping these false idol gods. All right? Our power, Yahawashi, when we make altars, we have to make altars on unhewn stone, meaning stones without any carvings on them, that can't replicate anything. Because guess what? You know, we go according to these scriptures to see the image of our power. We don't need no symbolic cross, or no ankh, or no eye, or no pyramid, or anything like that. No fish. We don't need nothing like that as a representation, because how is our power displayed? Through knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of everything.
I can bring this up. Go Marcus Shaw. This is Hebrews chapter 10, verse 7. It says, then said I, lo, I come in the volume of the book, and it is written of me to do thy will, O Yahweh, Hashem Yahawashi. All right, because the Lord come in the volume of the book, man. All right, that's why He sent His comforter, this word, man, His Holy Spirit, man. All right, for the men, that's why He said, blessed is he that readeth, man, and those that hear the words of these prophecies, man. So this was our power to dwell at, all right, in these scriptures, man. And not only that, but dwell up in us in His temple, man, the ones that believe.
And guess what? Who gave us that belief? He gave us that belief. He gave us that spirit to believe, because He said He's the author of His own salvation. He came bearing the writer's inkhorn. That's just it. Our power, Yahweh gave His spirit gave His spirit and put it on His only Son, Yahawashi. And that spirit was sprinkled unto the elect men and 1/3 of the nation of Israel that were going to believe in the name of Yahawashi and push for this truth. But the rest of our people are trying to hide the truth, and they're satisfied with this society that we're living in right now, which really ain't living. You know what I'm saying?
Like Marvin Gaye said, this ain't living, man. All right, we got taxes. All right, we can't live in this society. We can't prosper. And the little things that we do prosper, like for example, all these famous actors and stuff, they prosper, so-called prosper, and now they fall off. All right, disaster, man. All right,
they gonna get a real good reality check, man. You know what I'm saying? Once this shit really start to go down.
All right, man. Good lesson too, y'all. I kind of want to get on the mic too.
I got you, Jeremiah.
You can bring it up.
Right. This is Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
Come on, man. This is when our people go get that big reality check, man. All right, when they finally see the prices of milk be like $40 for a gallon, man, and eggs $80 for a dozen. All right, that's when that reality check go kick in, man. All right, I got a quick precept. All right, this is Ezekiel 7:14. It says they have blown the trumpet, even to make all ready, but none goeth to the battle. For my wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. The sword is without, and the pestilence and famine within. He that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour him. Come on, man. So you Lord, Yahawashi set up the prophets around the four corners of the earth, man, to blow that trumpet and to warn you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. But he said none come to the battle, man, ready for the battle. All right, so therefore, just like it says in Isaiah 65:12, man, he's going to number you to the sword. All right, because when those prophets was out trying to reach out to you, y'all shooed them away, man. Y'all closed your ears and kept going about your business. All right, bring it up.
This is Isaiah chapter 58, verse 1. Cry aloud and spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet and show my people their transgression and the house of Jacob their sin.
Right. Come on, man, that's what we get out here doing, man. All right, but our people don't want to take heed of that, man. They want to keep living lavish, so-called lavishly in this society, man. All right, thinking that they making it, man.
So with that being said, the trumpet is being blown right now, man.
Right, man.
All right, and who is Jacob? You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and also you confusing the faces. All right, they are Israelites, man, but look like these other heathen nations, man. All right, so you cannot say that you're not hearing the trumpet being blown, man. It's all about is you receiving it or not, man. But the elect gonna receive it. Them gonna be the ones that take heed to wise counsels. All right.
And the thing about it, when we out here blowing the trumpet, y'all jakes wanna act like we in the library. Tell us to be quiet. Shh. You're teaching hate. No, we're exposing what this devil is doing to you. We're exposing everything that needs to be said. We're preparing you for what's about to happen through the spirit of Yahawashi, but y'all don't want to hear. Y'all tell us to be quiet. Y'all side with the so-called white man trying to say let bygones be bygones. They set us up. They're the ones that took us through slavery, and they want to give us no account for our labor. Every other nation that they did something like that to, they gave reparations to. They didn't give any reparations to us.
Go ahead. All right, this is 2 Chronicles, chapter 36, verse 14. It says, moreover, all the chief of the priests and the people transgressed very much after all the abominations of the heathen.
So who are our people, man? That's our people, man. All right, they transgress, man. All right, what is sin? Sin is transgression of the law. All right, who was the laws was given to? All right, the children of Israel, not the whole world, man. So therefore, the ones that are placed to get repentance are the children of Israel, are you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and confusing the faces, man. All right, y'all the ones that receive the laws and the ones that could go off and transgress.
And polluted the house of the Lord, which he had hallowed in Jerusalem. And the Lord, Yahawashi, God of their fathers, sent to them by his messengers.
Who are his messengers, man? All right, the men of the Lord. All right, we are his messengers. All right, so therefore, what's the meaning of the word angels, man? All right, because we are the fallen angels. The meaning of the word angels which mean messenger, man. All right.
All right, and it says, and the Lord, Yahawashi, God of their fathers, sent to them by his messengers, rising up betimes and sending because he had compassion on his people and on his dwelling place.
So the Lord had compassion on his people. All right. And by him showing that compassion and that mercy, he sent his son Yahawashi.
Who is people?
All right, and the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are his people, man. All right, we're the children of Israel. That's who the Lord have compassion on, man.
Right.
All right, the one that you even call Jesus, his real name is Yahawashi. The Father that you even call Jehovah, his real name is Yahweh. All right, and that we fit the prophecies of these scriptures to show that we are the children of Israel. But what our people accepted it, all right, not 2/3 of our people, but the remnant is going to accept it. And then that's why when the end comes, it's going to be too late. All right, then so you know that a prophet was among you.
All right. Verse 16. It says, but they mock the messengers of the Most High.
That's what our people do, man. Whether they don't say it out openly or they say it in their mind, they mark the messengers.
Yeah.
All right, but the Lord know your mind, man. All right?
Yeah.
and despised his words and misused his prophets until the wrath of the Lord arose against his people till there was no remedy.
So when the Lord come back, it's not going to be no remedy for the ones that didn't want to hearken and listen to his word, man. All right, and the people, our own people persecuted their own prophets, their people, the prophets, man. All right, just the same how they did Yahawashi. So we clearly understand there's no servant greater than his master, man. All right, we got to go through that same physical, spiritually furnace, man. All right, that furnace of affliction.
And about 2/3 of our people mocking and scoffing against the word and not hearing it, man. This is what's going to happen to them.
This is Isaiah chapter 65, verse 12. Therefore will I deliver you to the sword, and you shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, you did not answer. When I spake, you did not hear.
So when the Lord Yahawashi called that through you through the mouth of his prophets, man, y'all didn't answer. When you spake to you, you didn't hear. All right, keep going.
But did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that therein, that wherein I did not, I delighted not.
Man. So y'all did evil before the Lord's eyes, man. All right, that's how we out here talking to you now, trying to warn you what's coming, man. All right, y'all don't want to take heed, man. All right, so you did what was unpleasing to the Lord, man, calling on these false gods, eating abominations, man, so forth and so forth. All right, so therefore he's going to number you to that sword, man. That sword being those nuclear missiles, or the sword representation of destruction by the hands of those, or whatever, man. You being destroyed.
Nuclear missiles too, man. All right, which is that second death, man. All right, that fire and brimstone that's going to be shot off over here in the shores during the midst of World War III, man. All right.
This is Acts chapter 3. I'm going to start at verse 22. For Moses truly said unto the fathers, a prophet shall the Lord Yahweh raise up unto you of your brethren, like unto me. Him shall he.
So man. All right, and that prophecy was fulfilled when Yahawashi was on the scene, man. All right, because why he came unto his people, all right, and they didn't receive him, but only the disciples, all right, the elect amongst that in that time period, they received the word. All right, keep going.
Him shall ye hear in all things whatsoever he shall say unto you.
And through the Spirit, all right, Yahawashi, he placed the Spirit in these vessels to teach unto our people now, man, and they should be listening and hearkening to, man. All right? Keep going.
Verse 23, and it shall come to pass that every soul which will not hear that prophet shall be destroyed from among the people.
And there you go, man. Shall be destroyed amongst the people, man. So it don't get no clearer than that. But instead, all right, like that brother Canuck was saying, all right, that our people say we teaching hate. No, we walking in our integrity, man. We walking in honor and truth, man. Truth are the words of Yahawashi, man. All right, to help us walk in our integrity, man. Because why? We being honest, we being truthful, man. All right, so what Paul said, though I tell you the truth, I therefore become your enemy. All right, we'd rather be your enemy by telling you the truth than rather be your enemy and be a slimy snake, man. All right. So what's wrong with being told the truth, man?